is DNN.
Hey there, Dragons. It's Gia here with your Reminder Report. Welcome to the 12th episode of the season. Look into your morals this holiday season and consider SEL, which stands for Social Emotional Learning. Demonstrating empathy and compassion is a show of social awareness. Empathy is a feeling or understanding of what another person feels. Compassion means we care about others, treat them with kindness, and feel a strong desire to help people in need. Students should always come to school wearing their IDs. If you do not have an ID, scan the QR code to request one, or you can look in your mail under the DNN News Report and click under Lost Your ID to request one. You must request one before 12 p.m. No IDs will be printed after 12. This month's monthly mindset is kindness, the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. We have a great show planned for you today. Show your fellow peers you are all united and that there is a place for everyone. We hear about upcoming Christmas events, high schools with Josiah, and urgent space news with Lucas. So let's get going.
Starting January 2022, we will be having a DNN live show every weekday at 10:25 a.m., the end of every first period. Make sure to tune in. We had the Winter Band concert December 10th, so we hope you enjoyed it. Winter Art Show will be December 14th at 5 p.m. in the Media Center. This same night, there will be the piano recital at 4:36 and 7:30. Make sure to go to see everybody's hard work. Dragon Spirit Week is coming up, so make sure you participate. Remember, dress code is still in effect. The Winter Dance is at 6:30 on December 15th. Make sure to come if you already bought your ticket. Pep Rally is December 21st. Make sure to wear your grades color.
Hello, Dragons. It's Emma here, and I'll be sharing some fun events taking place this holiday season. Hanukkah's ended, but many other winter holidays are still to come. This means many exciting events are soon taking place around our location. First off, the Jingle Ball is taking place on December 19th at 7 p.m. It is located at the FLA Live Arena in Sunrise, Florida. This concert is filled with songs and dancing. Performers include BTS, Dua Lipa, Ed Sheeran, Doja Cat, and more. If this event interests you, tickets are for sale online. Another fun event is the Delray Beach Parade. This event is taking place December 10th. Boats decorated with lights and decor will meet at Avenue Bridge in Lantana and travel south to Lennon Boulevard Bridge and Delray Beach. The parade starts at 6:30 p.m. and goes till 9:30 p.m. If you would like to stay in for the holidays, other activities include making gingerbread house, decorating your house, playing white elephant, and baking cookies. Attending local malls to take pictures with Santa is also a fun way to show holiday spirit. I hope you enjoy the holidays and partake in some festivities.
Hello, Dragons, and welcome to Space News. Today we have some very important news. On November 15th, 2021, Russia launched a rocket that was intended to shoot down an inactive Russian satellite to see if the Russians can shoot down a satellite when they need to. Although many countries have done this before, but they've been launching rockets into high Earth orbit and exploding them, not hitting any targets, the Russians did it in a very unfavorable way. They shot down a satellite which was in a very unfavorable position, and this satellite exploded into thousands of extremely tiny, large, and medium-sized pieces, with over 1,500 pieces being available to being tracked. The problem that this has is that the debris cloud overlaps the orbit of the International Space Station. Astronauts currently inhabiting the space station were ordered to don their suits and shelter inside of the capsules that they arrived in. As of today, they're no longer sheltering, but they're still worried about the future. And you may be wondering, why are they doing this? Isn't this an overreaction? And to that, I say, this is definitely not an overreaction. This is what happens to a giant block of aluminum when hit by a tiny piece of plastic weighing only 14 grams, which is less than a pound, going slower than the ISS at around 15,000 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the ISS moves around 15,500 miles per hour. At that speed, the ISS passes through this cloud every 90 minutes. The U.S. Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, condemned the missile test as reckless and irresponsible. Russia's space agency, Roscosmos, carried this act knowing that there are astronauts from America, Germany, and that there are cosmonauts from Russia. If hearing about this makes you anxious about falling space debris, don't worry, none of these pieces are big enough to survive falling through the atmosphere. And also, these pieces of debris contribute to Kessler syndrome, which is Kessler's theory that if we keep launching into space without a plan of bringing things back down, it could cause low Earth orbits to reach a critical mass where collisions between objects will inevitably begin to happen. These impacts would create more debris, which in turn would create more collisions. If we don't get in control of the Kessler syndrome, it could bar humans from space travel indefinitely. While down here we can't do much, please keep these astronauts in your thoughts until they're safe. Fly safe, Dragons!
Boys basketball tryouts will be held from Wednesday, January 5th to Friday, January 7th. 6th grade goes on the 5th, 7th grade goes on the 6th, and 8th grade goes on the 7th. On January 7th, there will be no buses after tryouts, so make sure you have somebody to bring you home. The girls' basketball tryouts will be held on Wednesday, January 5th for all grades. Additionally, intramural track will start on January 11th. On Saturday, all of the college football conference championships are played. The winners of all the Power 5 conference games are Pitt for the ACC, Michigan for the Big 10, Baylor for the Big 12, Utah for the Pac-12, and Alabama for the SEC. There are only 4 more weeks before the NFL playoffs begin. As of before the Thursday primetime game, the division leaders for the AFC are in the East the Patriots, in the North the Ravens, in the South the Titans, and in the West the Chiefs. In the NFC, the East leaders are the Cowboys, the North is the Packers, the South is the Buccaneers, and the West is the Cardinals. The conference leaders are the Cardinals for the NFC and the Patriots for the AFC. These would be the 2 teams that would get a bye in the first round of the playoffs if the playoffs were to start today. That is all for today.
Well, Dragons, that was our show. Hope you enjoyed it and learned a lot. See you next time. Like this week's YouTube video and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at YBKDE. Have an amazing week and start getting ready for the winter dance next Wednesday. National Junior Honor Society, Student Government, and PSA are working very hard to make it extra special. See you next time.